Then Jyoti is quoting about the little man. He admires the thought which he did not have. He admires the thought which he did not have, and not the thought that he did have. He believes in things all the more thoroughly the less he comprehends them, and does not believe in the correctness of those ideas which he comprehends most easily. Do you see what this is? This is self-contempt. And what is self-contempt? A contemptible inner plan to remain contemptible. I am small, so how will I understand anything big? Therefore, if something is to be big, it has to be beyond my understanding. Therefore, I'll respect only that which is incomprehensible to me. Therefore, I'll respect only the one who spits at me. Therefore, anybody who talks to me face to face and treats me respectably is surely not worth anything. That's how we operate. That's why all the respect in the society belongs to people who are inaccessible. That's why the most respectable books for us are the one we make neither head nor tail of. Because we are full of contempt towards ourselves. If a person becomes accessible, he does not remain respectable, does he? Somebody said, familiarity breeds contempt. Somebody mischievously added, and children. If you are familiar with someone, you become contemptuous towards him. What is his crime? His only crime is that he became available to you. Because he became available to you, you said, he cannot be great. Had he been great, why would he have been available to me? Look at me. Look at me. How little and how contemptible I am. And he is sitting in front of me and he is so available to me. Because he is available to me, therefore he deserves not to be respected. Therefore he will be respectable only when he goes away from me. Then it will be proven that he is somebody. So now look at the situation that is being created. You will respect and listen to only the one who is far away from you. Far away from you and far above you, right? Therefore, you will not be available to his uplifting influence, correct? Because if he is great, then he has to be far away and above. If he is far away and above, how will he uplift you? So it is a plan to remain small. Similarly, if he comes close to you to uplift you, you will immediately declare that he is small. And if he is small, then you will not allow him to uplift you. Again, it is a plan just to remain small. Are you getting it? The mark of the great man is, he feels grateful when greatness comes to him. The mark of the small man is, he feels contemptuous when greatness comes to him. In either case, it is just an inner ploy to remain little. Getting it? Look at the wicked logic. If it is great, it has to be far away. And if it is far away, it cannot help me. Look at the wicked construction.
So the liberation or the thought of that mukti or moksha that we are chasing, the image that we make out of it, is just a contemplation to stay away from
Stay
it.
as we are. And if you can catch it right now, don't drop it. All the holy and glorious and glowing ideas of liberation that we have are just an inner trick to remain little.
And that too same is with the fear.
You must start from your immediate experience. Fear is an immediate experience, liberation is not. So freedom from fear is all right. But if you talk of absolute freedom as your aim, then you are just manipulating yourself. If you want freedom from fear, it is an honest objective, because fear hurts. Does it not? It is quite honest. If you say, I remain in a fearful state of mind, I don't like that. How do I get rid of this? Good. But instead of that, we start talking of some transcendental mukti, or be very, very objective in your objectives. How can you undertake a project if the deliverables themselves are not clearly delineated? Won't the whole thing become very hazy and dubious? You must know what is it that you want to achieve. It's another matter that when you want to achieve something concrete, a lot else is achieved as well. And that lot else may be of far higher value than what you deliberately and objectively set out to achieve. But that all else cannot be the principal target. That all else comes to you by grace. That all else is inconceivable. Inconceivable but not unreal. Inconceivable but not false. It will come to you, it does come to you. But it cannot come to you by way of your planning or effort or targeting. But you also must have targets. What must be the target? Something very, very clear and objective. What? Freedom from fear. It's just that those who set out to achieve freedom from fear find that if they have been honest in their pursuit, they have achieved far more than mere freedom from fear. Now, Jyoti is asking, Acharya ji, please explain how the little man believes in things which he doesn't comprehend. And what are those things that he believes in without comprehending? Everything that he believes in is without comprehension. Not a few things. It is a rule by him. If I have to believe in something, it has to be something outside of my comprehension. If I can comprehend it, it's not worth believing in. Certainly not worth living by. It is frightening. I know why you asked, please tell me some of the things he doesn't comprehend. Because you want to believe that there are only some things that he does not comprehend. I call it frightening because there are not some things that he doesn't comprehend. He doesn't comprehend anything. Could you comprehend even one thing? Really? You will find that you have comprehended everything. He does not comprehend anything. He may have notions, ideas, stories, but he has no comprehension. Imagination is not comprehension, is it? When the author uses the word comprehension here, it has to be taken as the equivalent of spiritual understanding. Because this is not a spiritual classic. So the author will just loosely say comprehension. What he really means is understanding. We do not really understand anything. Why? Because anything and everything that is there in our life is with respect to us. And we do not know who this thing called me is. So how then will we understand anything related to me? Can you? All right. Udit, get me Naveen's shoes. A lot of shoes are there outside. Get me Naveen's shoes. Okay. Those shoes are outside. So you may have an issue. Get me Naveen's activity sheet. Arey? Don't you know activity sheet? Don't you comprehend activity sheet? Get me Naveen's activity sheet. It's a simple activity sheet I'm asking for. Fine, maybe his linguistic skills are not yet well developed. Maybe he doesn't know what activity sheet means. Udit, get me Naveen's specs. I just asked for specs. He's asking for Naveen. Get me Naveen's wristwatch. See what kind of senseless questions he asks. Who is Naveen? Who is Naveen? It's obvious when we are talking of somebody else, right? You cannot know anything related to Naveen if you do not know Naveen. You cannot know anything related to Naveen if you do not know Naveen. How can you know anything in your life if you do not know yourself? When you say my life, how will you know life if you do not know yourself? When you say my ideas, how will you know what these ideas are if you do not know yourself? When you say my feelings, my choices, my love, my passion, how will you know love and passion and feelings if you do not know whose love, whose passion, whose feelings are these? Or can that just happen miraculously? Can that happen? Som is not very sure. Som will fetch us Naveen's wristwatch. Som doesn't want to be sure, right? Huh? Sureness comes with obligations towards oneself, not towards me. My suffering. Shoo. And I say that in compassion. What? Shoo. When you do not know yourself, what is the worth of your suffering? It's almost like going to a police station and trying to lodge an FIR. Somebody lost a shoe. And what will the constable say? Shoe. Go to the police station and say, somebody lost a shoe. Kindly register a report. Somebody lost a shoe. But who? No, shoe. But who? No, shoe. That is the kind of life we live. I love my shoe. Whose shoe? No, my shoe. Your shoe? Yeah, look at me, I'm wearing it here. It's there in my feet. Did the feet choose the shoe? Did they? Tell me, did they pay for it? How many of you swipe your cards using your big toe? Or your ankle? Who chose the shoe? Who is he or who is she? Don't talk big things. We are small men. Okay, you take the shoe.